At power forward, John Lewis. At shooting guard, standing 6'5", number 4, Iman Shumpert. He's starting at forward. He's from Texas, number 13, Tristan Thompson. He's starting at forward from UCLA, number 0, Kevin Love. He's starting at point guard from Duke University, number 2, Kyrie Irving. From St. Vincent St. Mary High School in Akron, Ohio, number 23, LeBron James. The head coach of your home team.
We've got basketball action at Quicken Loans Arena in downtown Cleveland, Ohio. The home of the Cavaliers, live on 2K Sports. Looking at the last game for the Phoenix Suns, it was a win against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
And believe it or not, it wasn't the stars that led the charge for them in that win. It was about the role players. I mean, the guys who they don't usually count on for the lion's share of their points came through.
Guys, simply a complete team performance, and road wins where everybody contributes really can galvanize a team and bring it together.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. Setting the floor for the Suns, we've got Booker. Chandler out there with John Lewis. Then there's Bledsoe, and it's Warren in at the 3 spot. Pass to Lewis. Feeds it to Bledsoe. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. And the dunk by Chandler.
Well, I like the way they're sharing the ball, and Bledsoe right in the middle of spreading it around.
Outside Irving. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist.
You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play him.
Bledsoe against Irving. And the rejection by Love. Goes up. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Just a good, solid, aggressive finish there on the break.
Not going to get much easier than that, Greg. Simple.
Bledsoe against Irving. Bledsoe outside. They set the pick. Shot clock at 6. Stolen by Thompson. And here we go. LeBron heading to the hoop. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slant.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Here's Booker. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Booker's got his first basket of the night.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
Stolen by Bledsoe. Here's Warren. Chandler against LeBron. Now Bledsoe. Really played well against Memphis in his last outing. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Booker. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Gap of 4 from the field to start out the game. Shumpert, no good. Here's Bledsoe. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Here's Lure. He's guarded by Love. Lure can't hit. Bledsoe against Irving. James a screen on Bledsoe. Irving kicks to LeBron. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. James has got his second bucket of the night.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
And Bledsoe, here we go. Here's Booker. Hits it from 3-point range.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Here's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. T.J. Warren picks one. up.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
Free throw good, LeBron. And both free throws good for LeBron. The Suns trailing. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Bledsoe dishes to Chandler, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Love with the screen for Irving. Out to Shumpert. Plenty of space. That one goes. Count it. Well, Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum. Just a major size difference between the defender and shooter on that possession.
And Greg, without a hand in his face, he's simply going to spray whoever's there.
Now here's James. And there's Love. That's good on the assist by James. Love's got his second bucket.
I tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has, and they've created a lot of high percentage shots in the paint here already.
Offensive rebound.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup.
James.
Bledsoe with it. Clock at 6. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Chandler's shot, good.
You know, he almost pulled the trigger on that possession, but recognized that there was a better option. That's what we need by playing for your teammates.
Now, here is Irving. A 23-point game for him in the win against Miami. James outside. And Love has it in the corner. No good from outside. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. There's the screen. Pass to Chandler. The dish now to Warren. A 3-ball. No good from Booker. Cavaliers leading. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Well, Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with the head coach for the Suns. He said that the key to the game will be how well they defend Kyrie Irving, adding he's shown himself to be one of the premier point guards in the game already. Whether it's passing, shooting, or penetrating, we need our guys in the backcourt to really get up into him, and our bigs need to be ready to bring help. Guys, you can bet that Irving will be their focus defensively.
Thanks, Doris. Now here's James. A 14-point game for him in the win against Miami. Now here's Booker. Here's the 3. Love grabs the board. For Cleveland, they've gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. Chandler with the steal. Kicks it to Lure. The feed to Warren. There's a good screen. Over to the wing. 6 to shoot. Dishes it to Bledsoe. From outside the arc. That's good. Bledsoe's got 5 points so far.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
The screen from Thompson. Irving. And another miss by Cleveland.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
And now the fast break. Irving with the ball to stop the drought. Love with a wide open look. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got 3 assists now in this one. Pass to Chandler and stolen by Love. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Here's Shumpert. The shot, no good. Bledsoe with the defensive effort. Chandler a screen. Bledsoe against Irving. And it's Bledsoe off the drive. Love grabs the board. Love's got his 3rd rebound tonight. James the pass to Irving. LeBron with it. Working on Booker. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
An excellent game we've seen from LeBron. Already with 8 points, and he's created a lot of...
So for Cleveland, their last game, a win against the Heat.
The fans certainly got their money's worth in that game. Boy, was that a battle, and it turned out to be a real gritty win for them.
Yeah, they saved their best for last that day. Got it done in overtime.
Knight into the lane. 5 to shoot. Fires from 14. Here's Len. No good. And Cleveland the other way now. The Suns beat them last time these two teams met in Phoenix.
And the issues they had defensively, in part, I thought, was a huge factor. Really compounded, I think, because it was a road game for them.
Well, you know, they gave the crowd a bunch to cheer about. And when you do that, you put yourself in a really tough position trying to come away with a road win.
The pass to Morris. And here's Tucker. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Phoenix, no good that time either.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Dellavedova kicks to Banks. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova. And now a 7-point Cleveland lead. Phoenix has gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from 3-point range so far in the first. Knight into the lane. Shot to stop the run. Stolen. And here we go. Freak heading to the hoop. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Banks has got 7 points in the game. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Cavaliers.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
Lets it go with a 3. The shot misses. Some solid defense from Knight. To the middle. Here's Tucker. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half. Nothing better than a hustle play like that. It gets the whole team amped up, sets the example for everyone.
To the inside, Morris. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Here's Banks. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Knight kicks to Goodwin. Wide open. Yes, and Knight with the assist that time. Knight's got 3 assists tonight.
Brandon Knight.
The Cavaliers leading by 5. Outside Banks. McLemore. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Cavaliers lead by 5. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. And Tyson Chandler, known for being a great teammate, a very vocal leader certainly. He talked about how important that is for an NBA locker room.
Players do the policing. Coach sets a standard, but players individually call out other players. You know, whether it be timeout, whether it be halftime, whether it be pulling guys to the side, you know, in practice. When you have that going on, you see multiple guys doing that, that's when you know you have a good team.
Don't you need a player like this, Chandler's caliber and character, Greg, to make that?
Like having that championship ring or being an all-star. But when you have it and use it that way, the coach doesn't have to worry about the locker room because Chandler has got that covered.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
You know, it's been about how solid they've been offensively here, really tuned in with one another.
Good ball movement, and it's paid off on the scoreboard.
LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Freak is out there with Matthew Dellavedova. And it's Thompson in at the 5, down low. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Shot is good, and the Cavaliers' lead cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Knight. And so it's Cleveland with it. Following this game, they hit the road. They'll take on the Knicks in New York. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Here's Banks. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Banks has got 12.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the quality of that three-point shot attempt right there, going at it the way they did, but it all worked out for them.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Len grabs the board. Suns trail by 3. Now Knight. A 17-point game for him in the win against the Grizzlies in Memphis. He dishes it to Tucker. Yes, and Knight with the assist that time. Knight's got 5 assists in the game.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Here's Banks. And a miss there on the triple. Phoenix has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. And stolen by James. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Oh, trying for it. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Knight into the lane. And they're able to recover. The second chance effort. Again, the miss by Knight.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one. Short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
LeBron dishes to Banks. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Heat was simply terrific. He finished with 36 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what was a great exhibition on his part. A truly dominating game from him in what was hopefully a sign of things to come. At least that's how the franchise is thinking, guys.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified.
Yeah, I think they'll be a little afraid. I mean, anybody who saw that game has to still be in awe of what he was able to do. Just absolutely dominant.
Boy, I tell you, he was in such a rhythm and on a roll. He could have won that game all by himself.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
Lets it go from deep. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
The lead changes hands once more. There has been no separation between these two teams.
You know, it's made for one heck of an entertaining game. Even when it hasn't been the best basketball being played, it sure has been fun to watch.
Cleveland's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. and stolen by Mayo. Here's Tucker. That's good. The assist that time from Knight. Tucker's got it all tied up now for the Suns.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
Knight against Banks. Shoots. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Morris a screen. Knight passes to Morris. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. That's on LeBron James. The Suns shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. A different look now for Cleveland. Amon Shumpert has come in for Matthew Dellavedova, and Kyrie Irving subbed in for Banks. A big group substitution here for Phoenix. Tyson Chandler, who's checked in for Alex. And the first half.
Gentlemen, all over.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break. Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Shumpert, and Banks is subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Phoenix also making some changes. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for John Lure. Mayo comes in for Warren, and it's Brandon Knight in for Eric Bledsoe. Setting the floor for the Suns. Brandon Knight is out there with Booker. Then it's Chandler. Then it's Mayo. And it's Tucker in at the power forward. That's in, and the Suns' lead is cut down to a single point after the basket from Banks.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
Knight kicks to Booker. That's good. Booker's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Move the ball. Sticking too much.
Outside Banks. Another three for Cleveland.
They're not going to run that play very often, but hey, they'll take it. Way to notch that three.
The Suns have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Chandler is screen. It's Knight with the drive, and it's Phoenix scoring again.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Here's Banks. And the shot is long.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
Mayo dishing to Tucker. Chandler with the screen on Thompson. Knight passes to Chandler, and he goes in for the dunk.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
The screen from Thompson. Banks kicks to LeBron. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession.
And taking a look here at some numbers for Booker. A strong stretch of play the last 10 games. Averaging 13 points per game, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. And he's really been pulling his weight. He's had a hand in some big plays here recently.
Yeah, in every way, I think he's doing a much better job, and the numbers certainly support that.
Shoots off the step back. Some solid defense from Knight. Phoenix leading by 6. Mayo with it. He's picked up by LeBron. Outside Knight. Off target from outside.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
Here's Banks. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Booker's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Mayo. Here's Tucker. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. James has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Banks dishes to James. Now here's Mayo. Defense right on him. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Ben McLemore, he's checked in for Cleveland. Alex Lenz checked in for the Suns. Morris comes in for O.J. Mayo. The Cavaliers trail by 8.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Banks, 24 points for him.
Move the ball.
Out to the right wing.
Sticking too much.
Here's Dellavedova, defended by Booker. Banks kicks to Dellavedova, 6 to shoot. Here's LeBron. Play was Dellavedova. And that's 17 points for LeBron.
Dellavedova is really good at finding his teammates.
Knight with it. He has 7. He kicks it to Morris. A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got the lead. Back up to 8 now for the Suns.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line. And that sends Freak to the free throw line. It goes on Brandon Knight. Willis, he checked in for Kevin Love. And the Suns also making a change. Goodwin's checked in. Suns leading by 5. Morris a screen. Feeds it to Len. Shoots from the right block. Got a hand on it. And he's able to get it back. That's good.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference. I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Morris with the screen for Knight. Inside, layup off the pick.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Knight's got the lead up to 8 now for Phoenix. Cleveland's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. It's Banks with the drive. Dellavedova, the pass to Banks. From deep three-point range, Morris with the rebound. Morris has got 6 rebounds now in the game. They double him with Freak. The 3. Morris, no good. Cleveland's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Here's Banks. The three-pointer is right on target. Banks has got 30 points.
And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the three-point line.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. I mean, they are fully stretched out trying to stop the three-point shot and still haven't been able to do it.
The Cavaliers trail by 5. LeBron dishes to Dellavedova. The shot's good from Banks.
You can see that they're not as aggressive from the three-point arc. They had far more attempts in the first half.
Now, here is Knight. 9 points in the game so far. Len a screen. Knight kicks it to Tucker. And the wide-open shot from Morris. Again, the miss by Morris.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Goodwin with the steal. There's 1:38 left in the third quarter. We had a nice open look. right there. And 12 points for Brandon Knight. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Suns.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort to the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And also, how about the points they've got?
So it's a narrow win for the Cavaliers.
LeBron, nope.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet. LeBron James. He put up a new season high tonight. And if he keeps shooting like he did tonight before the season's over, he might top it. A big key to his team's victory here.
I think his efficiency from the...
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast.
DJ, I get it 365, 12 months, 24/7. Gotta get it, I need it steady. No one give it all I give. They don't.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. And on tap tonight, it's the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the New York Knicks. Checking out New York. 5-5 over their last 10 games, but they're not satisfied with 500 ball. Looking to tack one onto the win tally tonight. And guys, this team getting some big help in the form of Freak. He has stepped up and been a big contributor over this recent stretch of games. Shaq, what's been the change for him?
You know, he's playing under control, Ernie. He's not trying to do too much with each possession. You know, he's also being more aggressive, taking the initiative. You know, he's just going at people. The barbecue chicken theory, Ernie. Get out of my way. I'm going to eat you.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you all the action. This is It's Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Welcome to the Cavaliers, leading by 6. Dellavedova kicks to Banks. Fires the 3. That's good. Banks has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
It really makes them a hard team to guard because they space you out so well.
And they're running. Here's Dellavedova. And the lead now, double digits on that bucket. And now it's an 11-point Cavalier lead.
They've got themselves in front with some outstanding shooting right off the bat.
It's been a complete technical dominant performance out here. They are in a zone.
And Anthony gets it to go.
It's like everybody is in a rhythm right now. Incredible stuff here early on.
Both teams playing downhill. You know, coaches say that all the time. You want to play downhill. Well, at some point you think somebody's got to cool off in this one, right? They haven't been able to stifle them defensively here.
No, to the contrary. They haven't provided much resistance at all. And in this game, you've got to play both ends of the floor.
Just 5 to shoot. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Cavaliers.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too. There's not a lot you can say that hasn't been said before about his skill at the charity stripe.
Move the ball. Sticking too much.
And here is Banks coming off a solid outing against Phoenix. Knicks with the rebound. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
And believe it or not, it wasn't the stars that led the charge for them in that win. It was about the role players. I mean, the guys who they don't usually count on for the lion's share of their points came through.
Guys, simply a complete team performance, and road wins where everybody contributes really can galvanize a team and bring it together. It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Fires from deep. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
And really, that's what built the early lead here. Killer shooting from beyond.
And the defense needs to recognize that and get to the shooters. It's imperative that they get a hand up.
And the Knicks miss again.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
Carmelo Anthony grabs the board. Anthony's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. The basket drops, and he's fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
And the Knicks making a change here. O'Quinn's checked in. Outside Banks. There's a screen by Willis. Shot off the screen and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. That's 10 points for Freak.
He couldn't have dreamed of a much better start here than they've had today.
I think the offensive game plan they came in with was right on point. It's worked perfectly, and the lead they already have is proof in the pudding.
There's 42 seconds left to play in the first.
Move the ball.
And foul as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
They've been ineffective in this one. Just no slowing down for Freak. He's already up to 10 points. And he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of 3-pointers.
And you know what? The defenders have that in the back of their minds now. They'll be on him a little tighter.
Knicks trail by 13. Roden kicks to Green. Misses in close.
Excellent, really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
High quality look, and he sinks it. Dellavedova's got his second basket of the night.
And a huge lead here early to start.
Boy, you know, right from the tip, there's not anything they haven't done well so far.
Outside Anthony. On the wing, Green. That doesn't go either for Green.
Boy, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
And some tough time for the Knicks, but you listen to Carmelo Anthony, it's clear he's invested in this franchise. Knicks fans rooting for Carmelo to help make New York a playoff venue once again.
And you know what? It's going to take a lot more than Carmelo playing strong to get the Knicks back into the playoffs and to make them a destination to where NBA stars want to come.
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And looking at what we've seen, Cavaliers pretty much in control here at Woodville.
Just the start they're looking for in this game. Solid offensively through the first.
Very crisp and sharp, not much stagnation at all on offense.
So on the floor for Cleveland. Filling out the wings, it's Shumpert and LeBron. Thompson is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Irving in at the one. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Suns was superb. He ended with 32 points, and he got there in his usual way. Just an impressive barrage of threes. A dominating performance from a player who might start making waves around the NBA. That is what the franchise hopes, at least, guys.
All right, thank you as always, Doris. And another special game from a player that we know is incredibly capable for this team.
Yeah, and he proved his value again in that last game. I mean, he's a cog in their machine, no doubt.
Yeah, and they're going to need a few other players to lend a bigger hand today. I mean, they can't expect him to carry the entire load 2 games in a row.
No good on the free throw. Second free throw, no good. The Cavaliers leading by 12. Irving kicks to Love. They set the screen. James wide open. That falls. Great assist by Love. And that's now 11 points for LeBron.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
A follow, that's good. 31-44. Cleveland's gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. Kicks to LeBron. Stolen by O'Quinn. Now here's Roden. He's covered by Irving. On the wing of Flello. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
They just weren't challenged. I mean, nearly as much as they should have been in that game, at least when they had the ball.
Yeah, it was a mismatch. I mean, the defense from the start was on its heels practically the entire game.
Roten, he squares up and sinks it. Roten's got 7 points in the game. The Cavaliers leading by 11. James outside.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
Taken away by Anthony. And now the fast break. Anthony with the ball. And that one's good. Roten.
That's really how they're going to get back into this game, trim the lead. I mean, play tough defense, force some turnovers, and then push it to the other end.
And Clark, those steals allow you to play in the open floor.
The Knicks have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Lopez, he's checked in for Kyle O'Quinn. Sanders comes in for Porzingis, and it's Gerald Green in for Carmelo Anthony. Dellavedova kicks to Banks. One shot on the way, and that's good for 2. Banks has got 14.
Yeah, what a play right there. Got his man tumbling to the floor and then the balance to knock it down.
Unbelievable move. Rush hour handles supreme right there.
Roden the pass to Sanders. Feeds to Lopez. Second chance effort, and Sanders lays it in. Sanders has got the lead up to 3 now for New York.
Maybe the defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
You know, that just can't happen. They need much more effort than that on the glass.
And there's the 8-second call. My ball. My ball. Across half court inside. Laverne, he's checked in for New York. Roden with it. 12 points for him. Dishes to Sanders. And the basket good. Now it's a 5-point New York lead.
I tell you what, the defender didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Outside Banks.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
From the arc. Green with the rebound. The Knicks leading by 5. Here's Roden. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's key to this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Here's the screen. And he drops it in. Just a pretty release there from Banks. Banks has got 17. New York's gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Roden dishes to Green. And Laverne kicks to Green. Banks with the block. Unloads from 9. He claims that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Now just a 2-point Knicks lead. New York's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. Sanders sets the screen for Roden. Cavaliers with the rebound.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot.
Outside Banks. 5 on the clock. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. New York shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. Green with the ball. Out defended by Freak. From deep with Frollo. The shot no good. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. This, their first look at this year's New York squad.
And as you would expect, they came out on top in last season's series against this club, but no reason to expect anything different this time around.
Exactly. Guys, they're clearly the better team, but you can't take anybody for granted. They're all NBA players. They get their checks twice a month across the league, so you've got to come prepared and focused and ready to play.
Green, the pass to Laverne. Here's Roden. The 18-footer is right on the mark. Roden's got 14 points for the game.
And since the first quarter, we've seen them ease off on that long-range affair. And frankly, that's probably a good idea.
I know there's some teams out there that would prefer to just shoot their way out of a slump, but, you know, getting a few to drop from in close or inside the arc is often a good way to get your whole offense going.
Here's Sanders. Comes up empty down low.
The bucket just not well protected, but still he doesn't convert too often. That's been the story with him.
Outside Banks. To the wing right side. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Bravo pushes to Roden. Aflalo outside. Screen by Sanders. Green kicks to Roden.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots at the game right here.
2 shots.
First one falls for.
know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland. And Roten drops them both. Here's Banks. 22 points for him. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. The screen from Thompson. Now Banks takes the three. And that one's good. Banks has got it all tied up now for Cleveland.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Here's Roten. Can't hit from 12. And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Certainly good numbers from you shooting the ball in the first half. What has been your approach on offense?
I'm just trying to let the game come to me. When I'm trying to force it on offense, good things happen. And that's why I've had success here early on.
Slow and steady wins the race, Kevin.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second. Larry Sanders is checked in for Porzingis. Kyle O'Quinn comes in for Roten. And it's Jeffrey Laverne in for Aaron Aflalo. Cleveland also making some changes. McLemore's checked in for Thompson. Matthew Dellavedova comes in for Shumpert. And Betts is subbed in for Irvin. We've got Anthony. Sanders is out there with Robin Lopez. Then there's Kyle O'Quinn. And it's Laverne in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 for New York right now. Banks with the ball. And Roten picks him up defensively. Jacks up a 3. Banks, no good.
You got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
A shot by Anthony. Nobody around. There's 3-pointers off the mark. Outside Banks.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
He dishes it to James. From deep. Good on that shot. With that, the Knick lead is cut to just 11 points in the basket from Banks. New York's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Roten kicks to Aflalo. And that one's good. Aflalo's got 16 points.
Boy, this defense is getting eaten up on the inside, guys, giving up far too many free runs to the rim.
And they haven't been able to return the favor with their offense in the paint because that has not been up to par.
Now here's Roten. He's got 19. Outside Anthony. He feeds it to Roten. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Outside Banks. 3-pointer. Knicks with the rebound. Anthony's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Nice again. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
What a great game for Anthony in this one. He's got 10 rebounds, and his huge assist tally makes it all the more impressive.
You know what? He's the catalyst. He's the reason why this team plays with such harmony. And if his passing continues, they are going to be dangerous.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. The Cavaliers trail by 14. Outside Banks. Goes back up. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
That's good.
And that's exactly what they need to do right now. I mean, just attack the basket. And, hey, if you get fouled, maybe you get some free throws out.
Ahead. Aflalo, no good.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, deterred them. from those playing.
The Knicks leading by 12. Anthony, the pass to Roten. On its way from a follow for two. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails. Buffalo's got 4 points in the quarter. Cavaliers shooting terrible so far in the second half, down around 26%.
Move the ball.
Outside Banks. Now the dish to Love. Love off a pick from Banks. Love kicks to Banks. Just 5 on the clock. Had the space there, but it's offline.
He's frigid from 3. I don't know what's worse, that he can't hit anything from out there, or that he keeps on trying to.
Here's Roten. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Anthony's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Outside Banks. Launches a 3. The rebound by Roten.
Oh, it's been a turbulent quarter, really rough for him. Nothing going his way, but he seems determined to shoot his way out of it.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Anthony's shot is off.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
And here is Banks. From deep three-point range, that's good. Banks has got 33 points. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth. A different look for New York. Sanders checked in for Lopez. Kyle O'Quick comes in for Porzingis. It is Jeffrey Laverne in for Carmelo Anthony. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Banks is checked in. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving is out there with Freak. And it's Thompson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. The Knicks leading by 23. Okay, time now for an injury report.
Unfortunately, guys, he said it doesn't look good. The schedule becomes a real grind at this time of the year, and that injury is only going to make things harder on this team. Guys?
Thank you, Doris, for the update. We appreciate it, and we really hope for the best, as always.
And he's a tough guy. My guess is he'll be back before we know it, and better than ever.
Greg, I sure hope you're right. I mean, there are just so many uncertainties when it comes to dealing with injuries, though. Let's hope for the best.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Green, he's checked in for Sanders. Nick Stauskas comes in for Aaron Flom. And it's Grant in for Tony Rowe.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for New York.
When you consider the difference in their field goal percentages, the other team has to be happy that this wasn't a bigger loss. This team was on fire.
Yeah, you know what, Kevin? It's got to be frustrating to shoot so poorly when the other team is on fire.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And you always like to jump on your opponent early in the season series. This is just the first of 3 between these two teams, but a good win to go up 1-0 on the year against the Cavs.
And as usual, great numbers and a dominant display for Carmelo Anthony. He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
Willis with a screen on Grant. Banks. It's rebounded by New York.
Tell you what, the defense has nothing to worry about out there with him shooting. I mean, we can't dial it in from deep this half at all.
Now, here's Grant. Not a lot of room. Outside, Green. Now the feed to Laverne. And the shot falls short this time. Here's Banks. Good on the three-point shot. Banks has got 38 points.
What handles? He broke the D down to the ground with that move.
Grant with the ball. So no problem for New York.
Carmelo,
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hey, y'all. Ernie Johnson here, along with Kenny Smith and Carmelo Anthony. He had just an outstanding fourth-quarter performance. And that'll do it for this.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
We're starting to get some early answers on this year's big questions in the NBA season. And here to tell us what it all means are the experts, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. I'm just your host, Ernie Johnson.
No one's an expert.
Huh?
No one's an expert.
Well, you guys try. Tonight, it'll be the Sacramento Kings up against the Cavaliers out in Cleveland. And for Cleveland, this is their first time facing off this season. Last year, they split the season series at a game apiece. And if you've been watching this team play lately, you know who they've been getting the big baskets from? Freak! He's been on a tear. How's he gotten so hot, Shaq?
Well, you know, he's letting the game come to him on the offensive end. He's not forcing his shot, but he's still being aggressive, and he always testing his defender. And he's, you know what, Ernie? He smells that barbecue chicken down there. You can't guard this man one-on-one.
Wow.
Lick your fingers. The barbecue chicken is hot.
We've got NBA basketball in store for you here at Quicken Loans Arena in downtown Cleveland, Ohio. It's the home of the Cavs, live on 2K Sports. Thanks. The new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. The Kings trail by 15. On the floor for Sacramento, Collison is out there with Bellinelli. Then there's Caspi. Then it's Amir Johnson. And it's Cauley Stein in at the 5.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish. And now we have a chance to check out Freak here. How last month turned out for him? 7th in scoring, 10th in free throw shooting, and of course, rim protection always at a premium. That's an important part of his game. Top 20 in block spurt.
And you made note of it. I mean, his points per game average is unreal right now. Scoring whenever they need him to. They've been hot here early, dropping them in left and right.
Rolling, rolling, rolling. We'll see how long they can keep it going.
Here's Bellinelli, defended by Banks. Here's Collison. Sweet little floater. Collison's got his first points in this one.
Oh, terrific way to finish that move there, going to the basket.
Here's Banks. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
How do you stop this? I mean, it seems like they can't miss.
Here's Bellinelli, guarded by Banks. No good with the triple.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
You could not diagram a better way to open a quarter.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the lead they've jumped out to already. What a start.
Outside Collison. To the right side. Shot clock at 5. Outside, Bellinelli. That is good. Bellinelli's got his first 3 points of the game.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Last game for the Kings, they picked up the W against the Detroit Pistons.
And they ran their offense nearly to perfection in that one. Very few possessions were wasted.
Yeah, they put the mute button on them that time. I mean, in front of a hostile crowd, they never let the fans get going. They silenced them over and over again with big, timely shots.
Banks against Collison, and a wide-open look for Freak. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Now Caspi. 8 points his last outing. Out to the right wing. Here's Bellinelli. He's guarded by Banks. From 10 feet out, No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Once again off the mark by Cleveland. The Kings trail by 14. Here is Caspi. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Johnson the screen. Here is Caspi, covered by Banks. Deep two from Collison. Kept alive by Sacramento. Tries again. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. While we have a break, we can see which teams have made the most of their second chance opportunities over the last 10 games. Fifth best, the Kings.
Really something to see. Their effort on the offensive glass has just led to so many second chance opportunities.
And he can't hit the second.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
The shot's good from Banks.
Well, they've yet to string many stops together.
It just seems like they're a step slow today.
Outside Collison. They set the pick. Cauley Stein with the screen for Collison. That doesn't go either for Collison. Cleveland leading by 15. Here's Dellavedova. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Dellavedova's got his first bucket of the night. Sacramento's gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. And stolen by Banks. For the finish, the big dunk at the end of the break.
Oh, they are putting the hammer down. A huge lead right now.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter if we're talking about their offense or their defense. I mean, it's all been good.
Outside Collison. The feed now to Caspi. And the bank shot is good. Caspi's got his second basket of the night.
Now, this shot is really a difficult shot to make. Right out of the spin to get your balance and knock down the jumper. That's strong.
The Kings trail by 17. Fires from the wing. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in.
Yeah, and that's what happens, though, when you do your work early in terms of getting the good position.
Now the Kings with it. Back to Collison. From deep three-point range, and it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. And an overpowering first-quarter effort. And Amir Johnson re-signed in Toronto. He's been a big part of this team for years, and he talked about their great fan support in Toronto. A lot of fans south of the border in the U.S. are surprised